Bridgnorth Castle was founded in 1101, but its principal feature, its square tower, was not built until the reign of Henry II about 60 years later. It stood without incident until the Civil War, when Bridgnorth was a stronghold for the Royalists. In 1646, Cromwell's Roundheads arrived with the orders to take the town. By 1647, after a 3-week siege, most of the castle had been demolished, except for the square tower, but its damage was extensive, and since then the tower has leant at the alarming angle you see, over 15 degrees, more than 3 times the lean of the Tower of Pisa. So what keeps the structure standing? Archimedes was the first to answer this type of question, over 1,000 years ago, before the tower was built. According to Archimedes, anything will remain stable as long as the vertical line drawn from the centre of gravity passes through its base surface. Moreover, the tower also has foundations that also help it to remain standing. This block of wood has its centre of gravity where the 2 diagonals cross. The yellow string shows the force of gravity. The block is tipped but will fall back flat if it is not tipped too far. However, as soon as the force of gravity pulls outside the base of the block, so the block will fall over. Have you ever seen the triple-decker bus in the Harry Potter films? Why did it not fall over? And why don't double-decker buses fall over on corners? Especially in towns and cities, buses go around 90-degree corners, going at least 15 miles per hour, and the buses stay perfectly upright. Once again, it is the centre of the gravity that takes its part. The centre of gravity on a double-decker bus is very, very low. The main frame, engine, transmission, wheels and suspension are all at the bottom and weigh much more than the passenger space above. They also have quite wide bases. Buses have a safety limit of 28 degrees. Under this, they must remain upright. Even buses of the 1950s had to pass this test, as you can see in this video. The top deck is filled with bags of sand to represent passengers, and then the bus is tilted. Even in 1957, the tilt test managed 31 degrees. Modern buses can often be tilted to much greater angles. As for the triple-decker Harry Potter bus, 4 tons of concrete were poured into its base, and a little filmmaker's magic. Back to the studio.